crime and drugs, a world of casual violence. To survive, they must learn to live by its rules. NBC's Bill Schechner and producer John Block spent many months among the kids of Camden to find out how they do it.
One day I was walking down the street with my mother and father and my brother to go to McDonald's, but all of a sudden some car came by and somebody was walking across the street and some guy came out the window like that and shot him.
And you saw them?
Mm-hmm.
What went through your mind? What were you thinking about after you saw that?
That he was about to come after me.
Hector Sierra is 8, growing up in the poor part of Camden, New Jersey. A good kid in a bad spot.
When I think about that, my heart starts going, and I can't sleep at nighttime when I think about it.
Are you thinking about it now?
Mm-hmm.
Several thousand kids live in this neighborhood, where drugs are the only thriving business, and poverty and violence rob childhood of its sweetness.
I see needles in the street. Bums be picking them up and sticking in themselves. Sometimes I be walking, I be looking at Coke bags and stuff. I be like, these geezers.
Well, one guy asked me to sell a nickel back, but I didn't tell my mom because my mom would have got all upset. You gotta be more adult-like when you handle yourself around here. Like if somebody asks you, do you want to buy a drug? Say, nah, man.
In this neighborhood, children must struggle to do right. If you don't live here, some of their conclusions seem upside down. A boy can call a drug dealer a good guy and mourn him.
He's a good friend. When you tell him you need a little money, he'll give it to you. Like you tell him you want to go to the movies in the mall and you got like $10 short, he'll give you that $10 and won't ask you to pay him back or nothing like that. I don't think he should have got killed though. He was a nice guy. He never did nothing to nobody.
A 7th grader who doesn't use or sell drugs can imagine being tempted to deal them to other children, even though she knows drugs are dangerous.
I don't worry about what it'll do to them because they know what's going to do to them. So if they're going to come and buy it, well, then I'm going to give it to them. It's a trade for a trade. I give it to them. They give me money. I ain't going to stand there and give them a lecture because then they just go to somebody else and get it.
If you do live here, it is in fact quite logical. This world runs by different rules. 11-year-old Christopher Body began learning that on this block a few months ago.
I seen the guy get his arms broke because he didn't account for all the money, all the drugs. They slammed him on the car and they broke his arms because he couldn't move his arms at all. So I just turned my head. I was scared because I thought they might have saw me looking over at him and they might think if he pressed charges, I might have been a witness. And he could have hurt me up, too, or threatened my mom.
Reality often overrides morality. Andy Corbin, 16, got busted dealing drugs. He says he needed money for sneakers and his mom turned him down. Dealing paid 10 times what a straight job would pay.
Do you think you're a bad kid?
Not really. Because I'm doing partly the things that everybody else is doing.
Like Andy, some kids follow the logic of the street. Others overcome it. But until things change around here, very few will leave this neighborhood without paying a price.
Sometimes when you sleep, you could hear the bullets. And you never know if a bullet's going to fly through your window, hit you in your head or something. You never know.
Michelle McCarthy is 11.
When somebody fires a gun at somebody and you're walking down the street, the bullet doesn't have a name on there. They don't say, oh, this is not Bob, this is Michelle. Oh, I got to go around it, and it curves around you and go find Bob. It doesn't say that. It hits the person that's right in front of you. The way it's going up here, nobody will live. They'll die of violence.
They're just killing kids to make money. What is money? It's just something we use to buy clothing and stuff. People used to use seashells, but I didn't see them killing each other over it. Sometimes you just get so frustrated that you just want to leave and go somewhere else, but I can't go anywhere.
Bill Schechner, NBC News, Camden, New Jersey.
Tomorrow, a report on one woman who is fighting to save these children and the difference she's made.